Yes, I want to welcome you to our new channel, uh, Godly Marriage and Peace. Yes, I deploy peace into your marriage, and I feel that the love will increase your marriage. And I want to tell you that we have begun this program, and I want to tell you if you have friends, brothers, and sisters married already, please, this channel is good for them, especially those labeled in the house of God. They are busy, they are Christians. They want to raise a godly family and they want to keep their marriage. So we are having interest in this matter. They could see a lot of broken marriages, challenges in marriages, and crisis in marriages. We want to know the reason and we want to tell you that we are here for the peace of your family. And for those of us that are also preparing to get married, we want to guide you. And that is why this program is really very, very important here. You pay good attention to it because for those of you that are not married, you are lucky that you are going to hear all you are going to be getting from here. This is Godly Marriage and Peace. And I'm going to begin by introducing this very channel and this very program to you today. Well, the essence of this program and the duty we are going to perform as well is that we want to guide those that are not married before now, that are about to get married. The youth should listen to this program so they will not make mistake and go into regret what others are already regretting right now. Because the way you look at marriage from outside is not how it is when you get inside. And we must discuss this matter. Very, very important. And some of you that are already there, the challenges that you are facing, the reason for the battle, the reason why the love is like the love is getting off is no more, it's fading away. We shall see that peace come into that and the love will come back. And some of you have divorced, the marriage has broken. Our mission is to restore that broken marriages. So you see, our mission is really very bulk. And even as I'm making introductions to you, I also want to let you know that this is going to be a long-term program. Okay? Long-term program. So, having made our introductions, we're going to be having some books. We're going to be looking into some books, some good books that could help your marriage. We're going to review some books that will help you. We're going to discuss. We will look into your matter. In fact, we're going to set panel to visit that home and know what is wrong. You are right. You have every right to send in your case. That is why this channel is coming. There's problem in your marriage. You need counsel. We are there for you. We want to see and ensure that you have peace. You know why? Because many are laboring in the house of God, but they never knew that marriage will end them injury. Because of marriage, when they were single, they were busy working in the house of God. They were really laboring, doing all they could do. In fact, they loved God so much. They loved God. In fact, if they have died that time, they'll be going to heaven. But see now, since they got married, heaven, they will not see it. And so I present it to you. Don't say you are lucky until you get married. Again, don't say you are going to heaven as a Christian, as a worker in the church, as a pastor. Don't say you are going to heaven until you get married. You know the reason? You don't know whom you are going to marry. You don't know who that person is. So marriage will determine whether or not you will go to heaven or not. You see why God asked us to put up this program? Yes, because Jesus is complaining. Men neglect marriage, believing that marriage is their own, is a woman, uh, you know, maybe is a design of man effort or one thing or the other. No, it's not a function of man philosophy. God started marriage. It is the business of God handed over to you because you were faithful when you were single. You were busy laboring for Him, doing that and doing this. And I'm saying, no, I want to get married. God, give me a wife. God, give me a husband. And then you quickly go into it. Now, we want to introduce this. We're introducing this very program to you. Okay? I'm introducing the program to you. But I want to let you know that marriage is not a plan designed by man. Marriage is not a plan designed by man, but a plan designed by God Himself. Man did not initiate marriage into this world. It was God that did that in the Garden of Eden. When we look at Genesis chapter 2, verse 8, God looked unto man, having created all the animals with their partners. God looked unto man and said, it is not good, in Genesis chapter 2, verse 8, that it is not good that man should be alone. It is not good. Take note. It is not good. In other words, it is a bad thing that man is alone. It is a dangerous situation for man to be alone. Then why must God say? It is not man that is saying so. It was God that looked at man and said to man to stand alone is a dangerous situation. It's very, very bad. So, brother, in case you are looking at me, God is saying that you that refuse to marry at all, except otherwise there's a reason. Your situation needs help. Your condition needs help. And that is why, because also told us in the book of Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9 to 11 or thereabouts, even to 12, he was telling us about how two are better than one. Two are better than one. He said, when one is falling, he said the other one will lift the person up. Now, let's look at this thing. Let's look at this. And let me go a little further. God moved in that Genesis chapter 2, verse 20, from 21, and God caused a deep sleep upon man and caused man to sleep. And God took out of the rib of the man. He opened the ribs and removed the chest part and removed one rib and closed it up and moved away from that side. And while the man was there, he used that rib to design a woman and made a woman and was bringing the woman to the man. And when the man saw it, the man said, this is bone of my bones. Take note. And flesh of my flesh. Now, most importantly, I want you to understand here. God looked and said, it is not good. So man needs help. That circumstance, that situation of man staying without someone. In fact, he said, I am going to make man an helpmate for him. I want to make someone that going to help him. The primary purpose of getting married, take note, is not for childbearing. I'm saying so because some people feel that if you marry, it is compulsory, God must give you a child. And we will discuss into that. We're going to get deep into that. Follow me. You see this page? We are not joking. This page we want to address issues. And I want you to follow me. Bring it, send this clip to your friend. This channel, send it because we're going to do much good to many families. Now, God Himself is the one who detected that is not a good condition. This man that is alone is not good that this man should be alone. I'm going to make him a helpmeet for him. So this person is coming to make this man complete because the woman is coming to complete this man. Otherwise, this man is incomplete. As you remove the ribs, that man, something is missing in that man's life. There's one rib that is not there. One rib is missing. And so God brought that one rib back as a woman, thereby completing that man a full man. And that is why He said, both of them, He said, and thou shalt leave your mother and your father, and you cleave together with your wife. And both of you shall become one flesh. Are you following? So both of you become one flesh. A full man become one. Now that you are coming into this person, now let's look at what you need to look into and look at. As a woman, as a girl who is coming to this man's life, the first thing you look at, it is not the money. It is not what you want to get from this man. No. One of the things that will help you, that you have to think about as a youth, because you're going to get married one day. Then one thing you have to know, the primary thing is that something is lacking in this man's life. I am going there to assist this man. This man's condition is not good. Declared by God of heaven that at the state of this man is a dangerous state. He needs somebody to help him. Can you see? So you are going into the marriage as a helper. You are going there as a help to the man. Something is lacking. So you are going to contribute into the man's life. You are going there to support. You know, some of us believe, oh, you want to marry someone and made it, you have made it. What do you think? What do you mean by being made? We're talking about godly, godly. When we talk about godly, what do you mean by that? That is a marriage that going towards God's side, that want to obey God's instructions, that want to live by the rules of God. That's what we call godly marriage. So that's what I'm talking about. And I want to tell you, in case you are not a Christian before, you are not a child of God, I want to tell you, you have to do one. Because Christ has really taught us on how to live. And you need these things. This program is going to continue. We know what God has sent us to do. And we're going to do the thing fast because the warning here is there's no more time. There's no more time. Because of marriage, many are going to hell. Mismanagement of marriage is ending many to hell. And we're here on a rescue mission to rescue that your marriage, to rescue that broken home, to bring it back again, to restore the love that lost in that marriage. And we will do all. I want to support this program by sharing it following to see how much we could do to restore some families. As I speak to you, a lot of things are going on in marriages. And now, I want to begin by saying, in as much as we say we're going to bring peace to your marriage, now you have to help yourself. To you that have not married, let me tell you what you need to consider first of all when you want to go into marriage. For instance, you're a woman, as a girl, as a lady, who have been laboring in the house of God. And God saw, you have seen your mind, all you are doing, all you are laboring for Him. And then God said, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Now, listen. God said initially, I'm taking time to introduce this. It is not good for man to be alone. Not good. And in now came in Proverbs 18:22. He said, he who finds a wife findeth a good thing. You see, wife is a good thing. You are the one that is going to make that man a complete person. And he go even the highest to say, and obtained favor of the Lord. There's some favor you will not obtain as a man until you get married. Some people have been struggling their life. You that are scared of getting married, you are limiting yourself. That's why I'm taking time to explain this. God is saying your situation is bad. So you have to do something about it. Because some of you feel you want to have heaven and earth before you get married. And some have even gotten some money with them. I want to first enjoy and do this. They say they have not found love. Well, a good one. But we're talking about godly marriage anyway. Now, it is not good for man to be alone. And he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. And this, I am going to make this man and help meet for him. Just meet for him. Only for that man. Concentration. You are going to. And say so this man leave his father and his mother and shall cleave unto what? His wife. And two of them shall become what? One flesh. A bulk message there. You will leave your mother's house. You as a man, you have to prepare to obey the Lord of God as a Christian. So the first thing you want to do as a man, let me begin from there. As you want to get married, make sure you are not in your father's house any longer. Make sure as you're marrying that woman, you are not taking the woman to your father's house, to the family house. You have started introducing Satan into that because that is disobedient number one. You don't want your marriage to experience peace. God said, He knows why He says so. He said, you leave your father's house, leave your mother. I know you love your mother. I know you love your father. But take instruction from the one He said. You want to live a godly marriage? Yes. A godly home? Yes. You want to build it? Leave your father's house. Don't carry that woman to your mother's house. Don't carry that woman to your father's house. You know the reason? That woman, that's your mother, is the one in charge of the home there. The father is the superior master in that home. So that is the home of your father. And there's another home you have to build, your own home. So if you carry your own home and submit into your father's home, you will not have your authority there. You will not exercise your authority because you have a bigger authority. Your wife could not take decision there because your wife will not take decision there because your wife is under the superior mistress of the home. And therefore, she is the one in control of that home. The man is the head. She is the second in command. Kitchen things, go and cook, go and do this. No. Your mother-in-law now, as a woman, your mother-in-law is the one now that taking decision. So don't allow any man you want to marry to take you to a family house. If you want to build a good home, disobedient, number one, God has instructed you. We neglect these things and we're not aware. It must be one of the things you have to check. Even if it takes one room, listen, don't be so proud. You can start life. What God wants you is to start life with that person. God is waiting for you to come to this man before the blessing of this man springs up. Are you aware? Yes. Because if it springs up right now, the man might not be able to control it. You're only just using the family, do that, support this, support family. You will not be able to control the money. But you coming in, you think the man is not liking anything. He has money. Is that what we're talking about? No. When woman comes, he comes and put every money the man has, he puts in the right directions. That is what God said. This man needs help. He needs help. So that is for that. Number two, man, you have done this. Yes. Knowing fully well that as they're leaving your father's house, as they're leaving your mother's house, they don't have authority over that new home you're about to build to control it. Let me tell you, it is God who gave you this. During their own time, your father and your mother had their own time. They made their own choice. And they chose themselves. That is their own time. You have only one time, one opportunity to choose, to make choice, and you have only one home to build. So you must make sure you make these plans. Get a place to make sure you separate your wife, even if it is a room. It's more important than a flat given to you by your father, by your mother. Why they say there? They are the one in charge. You cannot. You have started. In fact, the injury has started already. And that home cannot last. I'm telling you. Now, number two, I want to talk to the second person, the woman. I want you to know, you want to raise a godly home? Yes. Let me tell you what you do. First of all, money should not be the first thing you're going to consider. No. The first thing you need to think, where is this person going? Is he really thinking about going to heaven? If yes, a serious Christian? Yes. The person loves God. He has zeal. Good one. Get closer. What does he want to become? Then, in as much there's a plan, I know your church has to follow you, the normal routine. We are going to read some books, and the book we're going to give us the guideline. We have several books we're going to read. Maybe by next time we're going to talk about the books we're going to read. We have enough books. We're going to revealing books here. Okay, you will see a lot. If you follow us, you will enjoy your marriage. That marriage you think there's nothing, it's not nothing in it. Listen, you will enjoy your wife again. You enjoy that your man again. Let me tell you something. You're just coming. You are preparing for the marriage. The church has actually given you go ahead. Before that, let me tell you something. You have to remember, as a Christian, you sustain your marriage with prayers. Now, you have to check your spiritual life and the spiritual life of the man you want to marry. Now, you have to do some underground work. You have to, preparation to this marriage. Let me tell you, you have to do some spiritual preparation. Number one, you have to check this home I'm going, this is my husband's home that I want to marry from. Which God do they serve? Which God do they serve? The parents, which God do they serve? You check if they serve idol. If they serve idol, sister, you have to arm up yourself. You have to get yourself prepared. Are you following? Yes, because it means they're eating with Satan. And we know that Satan If Satan becomes your mother-in-law, if Satan becomes your father-in-law, terrible situation you face. He had access to visit you at any point in time and he will not say no. And so you have to heighten your prayer life again, knowing fully well that you're going to face battle. Why? Check the man. The man actually have left that life. Number two, trying to investigate from the man. Now they're serving idol. My husband to be. Are you sure? This is during your courtship now. These are things you need to look out for. Are you sure that your husband or your mother, are you sure your mother have not planted, or your father have not planted any of this juju, this ghost for you that representing you? Check, because once it was formerly with them. Therefore, most of them that serve idol they initiate their child. So many people have initiated into the gods they worship. Trying to know if your husband has anyone. If he does, but he will tell you, no, would I have forgotten them? No, doesn't have, just rubbish. They are rubbish. No, don't accept that. Have he broken the covenant? Are they trying to investigate the agreement behind this covenant? Trying to go after that. That covenant, see that your husband goes after that. If you have any image representing him in that idol, that shrine, it should be dismantled. Destroy anything that has to do with his name. Reject that. God on deliverance, no matter he's now even a pastor. Listen, let him go on deliverance and reject that gods. First of all, so that your battle, I'm talking about your battle you're going to fight, you will know that you're going to fight a battle. That's number two. That's number two. Then number three, what you're going to look at for. Check. Because you love the way the man is behaving, the man is okay for the now. But let me tell you something is lacking. No man is complete in the beginning. So now that you want to go to this man, you just believe, okay, if this man has some characters, look at it, okay, well, this man has 50, at least I've gotten 60%. 60% of it, character, which means have some lapses of up to 40%. So what am I trying to do? Expect lapses from that man. You know the reason? Because both of you do not grow from the same family background. You man also expect lapses from the woman. Anybody, even in exam or write exams, if you get 50%, they will tell you, you'll be told that you have what? Credit. You've gotten credit. So there's a pass mark. So when someone that you want to get married, don't expect 100%. Some people say, is he angel? Even if it's angel, angel will not get married to you because you are lacking something. God cannot carry his good thing to give to bad one. He can't merge it so. So expecting that both of you are coming to help each other. Don't say, no, I never knew you are like that. No, now I'm telling you. Your husband to be has some lapses. And that is why God said it is not good. His situation is not good. You are coming in to do some work on him. Woman, your situation is not good. You need a man to settle your case. So both of us are going to have this mindset. Are you following? There's no. The fourth one. Woman or the man too, both of you will check this thing. Especially the woman should consider this in the life of the man. Because it's the woman that coming to the man's house. This family you're getting married to, is it polygamous home? If your father married two wives, your battle will be higher. You know the reason? Yes, your battle will be higher. Because as the other woman never wanted the son of this woman to be better than her own son. You don't even know whether they don't give birth to children. You know that's your husband to be. His name and his picture has gone to several shrines. Listen, 95% has proven this of polygamous home. has proven this. So polygamous is a dangerous family. There's always spiritual battle. So when you're going there, get yourself prepared for trouble. Arm up yourself with the word of God, with the power of God, with prayer. You're not going to joke. Now, because of that, you know that they must take in your husband to be the name to different shrine, to different places, trying to see how to make sure that he will not succeed in life. You are coming to his life to see that he succeeds. So why am I telling you all these things? So that when you get married to the person, you finally get married, and your husband start misbehaving sometimes in a way that even changed. What is not, you have not been doing from the first time. You see your husband start doing it. Yes. That is why you need to prepare, because home is owned by wife. It's woman that control home. Man, the money moves out, business, go to work, but home is woman that owns it. Prayer will be offered steadfastly for this man because of the family where he's coming from. You know why? He will be manipulated against you anytime. As they're about to marry you, many people will say no. And because both of you, the man loves you and you also love the man, so both of you say good. And the other one will say, let's see. Some mother-in-law will say, I don't want this one to be married. And because it's some idol, it's some other God, it's into witchcraft, you say, let's see. Have you prepared for this challenge before you're coming to marriage? Oh, you only see the car, you only see the this, you only see the that, you see the roses and all that. Don't see that. In Christian marriage, don't see that. First of all, look out for peace and look out for power to sustain the marriage. Because God is going to ask you concerning how you handle the marriage given unto you. If you mismanage it, you give account because it's the owner. It's just like someone who is doing business and it's just suddenly it's okay. Well, you are doing this business, you are doing it well. Since you have been single, you have been doing it. All right, I can see that you have done well. Let me commit another of my business into your hand. Okay, I'm committing this issue of okay, you have been selling provision now. I want you to add building material. Building material. He tells you this is how this building material being run. This is how much I sell. Because he's the one who initiated it. He has purpose why he initiated it. So he's the one that tells you how it should be sold. And so you have to listen to him. Marriage is not human's business. It's God's own business. He given to man. Let me tell you something. In Malachi chapter 2 verse 14, he says he bears witness in that your marriage. Whether you're a believer or you're not a believer, as soon as you want to get married, God say, I bear witness with the marriage of that your youth. I came there. Even if it's not church wedding. Let me tell you something. Church wedding is not a marriage. It's not scriptural. The whites, you call the whites. Why we call it the white is because of the method the white people used to get married. They might not even have this time of you coming to your family and pay bride price. They don't have the time. They see themselves, whoa, marriage has conducted them to do that. The marriage is going to meet the parents and seek the consent of the person. Oh, I am raising fowl, I'm raising this chicken. Oh, and somebody comes and says, well, madam, I saw this here chicken outside and I just love the chicken. Please, will you sell? I would like to buy. You want to, if you like to buy, all right, but I don't have money now. He said, okay, this is, the man might look at you and say, okay, okay, you don't have money? Yes. Okay, this is how much, I'm selling. But then go. Hence, you don't have money now. I dash you. If you dash you, it becomes your own. Whatever condition the owner of any property gives, that is the agreement where two of you get together and agree in anything is signed by heaven. Because you located the original owner of that property or that bit any item, and you're interested in that. When the owner releases to you, is no more criminal. You're not offending because we fully release to you. So when you meet the parents, Tell the parents this. I saw this here girl. I am interested in getting married. In plus or minus, plus or haven't done the whole thing after church setting. And the person agreed to marry. Then that's what I'm trying to tell you. God is always a witness when there is a genuine going to meet the owner of that property, saying, taking permission, saying I want to do this. So the condition given to you should abide by it. Give me 2 naira. Give any amount they might tell you. They might tell you, like Jacob, you just okay, just come and serve me. Serve me for 7 years and you carry. And it is so. I come back again. Let's look at this. Remember one thing. I'm going back again. God said, God remove one rib and bring one woman. Never you think of marrying two. Never you think that you want to handle your wife anyhow and to marry another one. No second chance. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Many people are not going to go to heaven because they might, if you like, let them bishop, let them everything. What Bible gives you, what Jesus gave. But are you following Jesus? Yes. Jesus said, if you're for me, one man, one wife. In the beginning, all this anyone married to, in the beginning, it was not so. So it must be one. It's only one rib that was removed, and it's only one wife they used it to make, and that was covered, enter into that place to sit inside that rib. And they match. Every man moving without a wife is having what? A rib missing. So you need to get your rib. If you don't check the size of the rib you want to get, you mistakenly carry a rib that is bigger than your own because of lust. And you put it into to socket inside that your own, deep into your bosom. That rib, if it is oversized, my dear, you will suffer. That is why you have to take proper care in getting married. Check whether it's your own size. Okay? Check. Don't marry because of beauty. Don't marry because of money. Don't marry because of intelligence and intellectual. The level of education. Education shall perish at the day of death. Once power of death comes, all that you've gathered, all the degree, all your certificate, and stuff. And so, we must look out for this because it's very, very important. If we don't tell you, we'll know. So, one woman, one husband. That is what Jesus said. I'm going to take you our next topic. We're going to be looking at marriage triangle. Under this introduction, we're going to look at this marriage triangle. I've told you things you need to consider to prepare you. I'm actually just telling you, someone who is trying to get married, what you need to look out for. So, by those of you that are already married, we start, don't blame your husband. That's where I'm coming. That's where I'm coming from this angle. Because everything, who is my husband? Oh, you as a man, don't always lay blames. Because that wife, that's your wife of yours. What I ask the woman to consider about you, you should also consider likewise. The family you're going to, are you trying to tense up because you're the head of the family? You must be the head spiritually. Strong in your prayers. You will not joke with God. I want to tell you how we're going to be in union with God in order to face the battle and challenges that is you're going to face in marriages. Marriage is not a joke. Enemies always go about marriages. Let me tell you something. If you might be having peace, joy, relaxing, that marriage you are going, you think you want to go to. Listen, you were already heading to heaven before. But since you're married now, no more heaven for you. No more heaven. Like some of us, we are laboring in the house of God. But as you marry, you are no more active. You start deraying. You know, you have gotten what you want. You have been telling God, oh Lord, give me husband, give me wife. Oh Lord, give me husband, give me wife. We both of you praying, and God knows very well that, oh, is in your time? Yes. God said, okay, I am going to give you wife. And God gave you one. God gave you wife. That is a good thing. Oh, God gave you husband. And later, since He gave you the husband now, you are no more active in church. It becomes a problem. Let me tell you one thing. God values His work more than this your marriage. God values His work. We're going to look at it. When I come the other time, I'm going to share something to you. But I'm going to give you a story right now on what happened. God values His work in your hand more than anything, more than this your marriage, more than even some souls. I'm going to close this very section now with this story. A woman, a woman, but she's a serious, God actually called this lady, and the lady was doing well, seriously. You know, some people has had gifts, some people have gifts. So this woman was doing well, and because God called him, so he had a church. He opened a church. God has given her husband. She got married, and before you know it, haven't married. Oh Lord, children. You know that's it. Normal under normal circumstance. The woman was crying for children. Oh God, give me children, give me children, and God did. And eventually, God gave her three boys. These are total children. So the ministry was growing. As the ministry was growing, the lady sometimes when she comes late, she'll get enter her office. Oh God, I'm very sorry. As a married woman now, I must do the home, what I'm supposed to do at home. I have to do my homework by trying to serve my husband, do this before I hand over to my husband and start coming. Oh Lord, sorry, and that's why I came late and all that. I always beat my children. Oh, in the morning, I do what I supposed to hand over my children to my husband so that he would bring them to the church. So God was hearing all these things all the time. But it came to a time, for some time, this thing is repeatedly, sometimes comes late, always all this kind of thing. Oh God, I'm sorry, and that my home activities and this and that. I have to settle my husband, prepare food for her and for him and all that. Okay, no problem. But one certain time, Pastor received a news. The bad news came. And what was the bad news? She lost her husband. Hey, what a terrible situation. Oh God, God, why? My helpmate, my helpmate. I told you now, it's helpmate. My helpmate, he said, oh God, what happened? Hey, the one that helped me in ministry. Oh God, God was silent. So, after some time, oh, you see now, the problem now has doubled. Now, this woman, before on Sunday, he could do everything. Then he take care of, he bet the first one, bet the second one, bet the third one, prepare them, wear them clothes before he came to church. She comes late. Oh God, please, I'm very sorry. Oh God, look at my husband. I always hand over to. Then you start taking care of all the things. Then I start rushing to church. My husband, oh Lord Jesus, you have taken my husband. Why now? Why do you allow the enemy shame me? Oh, enemy shame me. God always listen. It's our God. But for some couple of time, this thing keep on like that. One certain day, the story has it that the woman was coming as she was driving, came to a place, he parked the vehicle close to a place like this, a place like by bridge side. Whether she went to see somebody the morning. Whether I don't know, I don't really know the time, but she went to see somebody. Before another vehicle that was just coming with high speed came, and her three children were inside this vehicle. And the thing came and hit that vehicle into that lagoon, into that pit. When they rushed there, the three children dead. Terrible situation. A terrible situation. What kind of marriage is this? What kind of ministry is this? We are praying. Oh Lord, you allow enemy to shame me. Oh, it's like, is it that I'm not praying? What is really the problem? Oh God, how am I going to live? Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, when she came to church this very morning, Sunday morning, she went to her office, started crying. She started crying. God, why did you treat me like this? Why did you treat me like this? You allow my husband to die. And what man is letting me to destroy my children? And God now said for the first time, my daughter, My daughter, you were doing well in the beginning when you have not married. You started asking for husband. I gave you a powerful husband, wonderful God husband. And you started asking for children. I gave you children. Just for you to be comfortable and be doing my work. I came to sin this last time. Because some of you are like that. When God promoted you, it becomes a problem. I came to see this last time. Every time. He's my husband. Oh, the husband becomes your excuse. When I discover the husband is becoming the problem that is stopping you from my work. Because I want you to be very effective in my work. When I discovered that it was your husband, I now remove your husband. He said, so now you came, so you collect my husband. He said, now. I removed the husband from your way, not to disturb you again. Now you started as your children. Oh, my children, my children. Oh God, it's the children they give to me. That is why I have to come. When I come, I have to bed them. I have to do this before that. When I discovered that it became too much, I now remove the children. My daughter, I want to ask you now. Can anything disturb you again now? Hey, can you see? Can you see the story? The question I want to ask you that watching me right now. Can you reverse things to get this husband back? No. Because of your murmuring, because of like a disco attitude towards the work of God, the way you were before. Today you are no more like that. Because God has given you husband. Because God has given you wife. You have forgotten about your God. You are endangering that home. The issue that is happening in that home, you are even suspecting an enemy. It might be God. You know the reason? Because you are called. There is a gift in you that you are allowed to perish. The talent given to you, you buried it. You are not interested. Some of you, you go after souls before. Since you got married, you are no more after souls. This woman, this pastor, wonderful pastor, has lost the husband because of late coming in church. Like a disco attitude towards the work of God. You don't know who God is. You're joking with him. The thought in your church is a God of mercy. Listen, I'll come to introduce the God I know. The God I know is a God of judgment. The Bible will not tell you that it's a dreadful thing to fall into the hand of God. His anger, you can't curtail it. He's an angry God. So don't push him to that extent. You see how many souls that died just because of small excuse. That excuse you are giving towards the work of God is what is bringing damages into your business, into your home, into the trouble you are facing in your marriages. The love is getting soured as a result of the situation. What is your relationship with your Creator right now? Since God promoted you onto this marriage, what is your relationship? You that grew from the house of God, you were born in the house of God. And then, that is why sometimes you discover that it was not even people that manipulating your husband. It is God that allows so because of you want to correct impression in your life. I want to tell you, even as you're in this channel, you will learn so much things. Please don't go away. This is a channel you need to subscribe in our YouTube channels. The name is Godly Marriage and Peace. Recommend it to your brothers, recommend it to your sisters. Those of married people, you see that the marriage have gotten broken, we are going to face them. Why online? This is the message God sent me. And we're going to do it. I'm going to get some panel. We're going to get some committee that will be in charge of restoring families, homes. We're here on a serious business. We want to make sure that your marriage ends well. Your peace restored. We're going to continue this program. We're just making an introduction, and this introduction continues. So that woman now said, oh God, you mean you are the one that killed my husband? You are the one that took my God. Why? Do you ask God why? Do you ask God why? Come, we shall continue on our part 2 of this program. Catch you. We'll see you again. Listen, share this Drop your comments. You know, this is a marital matter. Ask your questions. We're here to fix your home. That's why we're here. Do you understand? And we're really here to do something concerning your life. My name is Ezekiel O.D. Meshach. We're here to settle the case in your marriage. And let me tell you something. The Lord will do it as you join us. Share it, comment. You have any question there, put it there. We are going to be answering questions. We're going to be doing a lot of things. And please recommend to your friends. We're on YouTube, the same name, Godly Marriage and Peace. On our Facebook, the same name. On our YouTube, the same name. Please do us to subscribe as we reach out to more people, as we help to populate this thing so that more people can go to heaven, so that more people will have peace. It is only we can contribute. See, contribute to that families that are in crisis right now through sharing, and the Lord will reward you. I pray for you that are watching me. I pray for you that your marriage is shaking right now. The Lord is bringing peace. That is why He's bringing this program at this particular time. He knows what you're going through. He knows the challenge you're going through. Every storm in your marriage, I command it to be calm in Jesus' name. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.